If you're like most people, you've probably caught yourself thinking from time to time, if I had only known then what I know now. Life is such a learning experience for all of us. Recently, I turned 60 and I thought I would share my own personal list of the 50 things I wished I would have known in my 20s. So in no particular order, let's get started. Number 1, don't take advice from people that you don't respect or who are not where you want to be in life. Never take criticism from somebody you wouldn't turn to for guidance. Stop worrying about what everybody else thinks. If they aren't somebody that you respect or that you would go to for advice, don't let their opinions affect you. Number 2, do not spoil what you have now by always desiring what you do not have. Be grateful for the little things in life, as true peace really does come from within. If you cannot appreciate what you have now, you will never find contentment, no matter how much you acquire in the future. Number 3, you are not your job. Could you describe yourself to somebody without mentioning what you do for income? What are your passions, your dreams, and values that go beyond your work? Your worth is not defined by how much money you make, your car, your house, your clothes, or your gadgets. Create balance in your life, your relationships, and passions outside of your work. Number 4, stop sharing everything. Most people don't care, and some quietly hope you fail. Share only what is necessary and protect your privacy. Confidence is quiet. Insecurity makes noise. Focus on your own actions and thoughts, not seeking external validation, and don't be seeking attention. Number 5, choose your friends wisely. The fastest way to become better is surround yourself with better people. Number 6, learn to say no. Avoid the trap of people pleasing and sacrificing your own goals to keep other people happy. Respect your time, set boundaries, and stay focused on what really matters to you. Saying no isn't selfish. It's essential for living with purpose and authenticity. Number 7, cut out toxic people from your life and anyone who brings consistent drama and negativity. The less you engage in negativity, the more peaceful your life will become. Toxic people pollute everything around them. By letting go of negative influences, you create space for positive, uplifting people to enter your life. When you choose peace in your life, it comes with a few goodbyes. Number 8, don't let things you own end up owning you. No one truly cares about what kind of car you drive or whether you wear designer clothes. If they do, they're likely superficial and judgmental people anyway, and you should distance yourself from them. Never spend money to impress others. Net worth is created by money that is not spent, and it's net worth that provides freedom and control over your life. Number 9, situations in life are temporary. Life is like weather. Storms come and go. Bad times are just times that are bad. They're not forever. Time really is the great healer. When life is good, appreciate those times and enjoy them fully. Remember, life really is 10% of what happens to you and 90% of how you react to it. Number 10, no one is coming to save you. You have the power to design your life, but only when you stop waiting for others to do it for you. You're free to choose, but you're not free from the consequences of your choices. Some people create their own problems and then they want to blame others. That's easier than taking an honest look in the mirror. Don't be that person. Remember that you can't solve problems with the same mindset that created them. Number 11, be motivated by more than money. Let your values drive you. Strong values mean that no one can buy you, influence you, or compromise your principles, no matter how much they offer. Knowing what you stand for will earn you more respect from others and, most importantly, from yourself. Number 12, learn to react less. When you can control your emotions, you make yourself immune to manipulation. If someone tries to provoke you with insults or irritating behavior, pause, take a deep breath, let go of your ego. Remember that if you are easily offended, you are easily manipulated. There are 86,400 seconds in a day. Don't let a 10-second interaction ruin the rest of them, and never let a bad day turn into a bad week. Number 13, don't overcomplicate things. Identify what is essential and adds value to your life, then eliminate the rest. Life is simple, so keep it that way. Number 14, success is personal. Stop comparing yourself to others. Make choices and invest in what generally matters to you, not what others think is important. Too many people live in debt, trying to impress others. What truly stands out about you is how you carry yourself, the ideas you bring to the table, how you treat other people, and the way you listen and respond. That's what leaves a lasting impression. Number 15, it's never too late to make a change. Remember that the life in front of you is more important than the life behind you. Don't dwell on mistakes or second-guess the past decisions you've made. Every day is a fresh opportunity to create the life you want. So get after it. Stop procrastinating and start building your future. Number 16, focus on your integrity and your character, and never compromise your morals or ethics. Your integrity and character is who you really are. Your reputation is simply what other people think you are. When you prioritize your integrity, a positive reputation naturally will follow. Remember, if you can't respect the person you see in the mirror, true happiness will always be out of reach. Number 17, take responsibility for everything and stop blaming others. Otherwise, you will always feel like a victim, believing that others control your fate. Blaming others strips you of the power to make a positive change in your life. You can't control others, but you can control your attitude and habits. When you accept responsibility, the power to change your life lies within you. 18, your actions compound. How many times have you thought about learning something new, but kept putting it off for when you have more time? Imagine if you just spent 20 minutes a day learning something new. After a year, that would add up to over 120 hours of growth. Always be improving. 19, you teach others how to treat you. What you allow, what you stop, and what you reinforce all set the standard. Most importantly, the way you treat yourself defines that standard. While you can't control others, you can control your response and what you choose to tolerate. Don't let anyone else dictate your value. Number 20, you will outgrow some friends, and not everyone will understand your journey. That's okay. It's yours to make sense of, not theirs. Be genuine and don't feel the need to impress anyone. Over time, you'll realize it's less important to have more friends and more valuable to have real ones. Growth can be painful, change is painful, but nothing is as painful as staying stuck somewhere where you don't belong. 21, do less, not more. Distractions and time wasters are the enemies of success. By cutting out the things that don't support your goals, you make more room for what truly matters in your life. Less is really more. You will never make a change in your life until you change your habits that you do daily. Focus your time and energy on what truly matters to you and what you want to achieve. Number 22, you do not need 100 self-help books. All you need is action and self-discipline. If you're unhappy with your life, change what you're doing or shift your attitude. Self-discipline and daily habits are the bridge between who you are now and who you want to become. The cost of discipline is always less than the pain of regret later. Number 23, dreams and wishes aren't goals. Most people hope for a better life, and that's about as far as they get. If somebody followed you around every day, would your habits show that you are clearly working towards your goals, or are you just full of wishes? Your actions speak louder than words. It's not what you do occasionally that makes a difference. It's what you do consistently that matters. 24. Be nice to people. How you treat others is a reflection of your character, not theirs. You'll learn a lot about somebody's character by paying attention to how they treat those who can do nothing for them. You'll also learn a lot about somebody's character by how they treat a server in a restaurant. And when they show you who they are, believe them. Think of it this way. Ask yourself if your behavior would make two people proud, your 8-year-old self and your 80-year-old self. 25. Observe everyone. Each person has something to teach you. Watching others reveals lessons and qualities to admire and respect, and those to avoid. Try making 2 lists, one for the traits and behaviors you respect, and one for those you don't. Then ask yourself which items on each list do you have complete control over? And the answer is all of them. By reflecting on both the good and bad we see in others, we can refine our own values and character. 26. Know the difference between wants and needs. If you don't have the money, avoid buying things that are just wants. Debt is just like any other trap. It's easy to fall into and difficult to escape. It creates a burden for your future self. Some of the best math you'll ever learn is calculating the future cost of today's choices. Financial problems are rooted in the refusal to accept the fact that life isn't fair. As long as you feel entitled to material things you cannot afford, you will always have money problems. 27. Have fun. Yes, work hard, save, and invest, but don't forget to enjoy the journey. Time passes much faster than you realize, and life is about what happens to you while you're busy making other plans. No one ever lays on their deathbed thinking, boy, I sure wish I would have worked more. When you're in your 20s, you think you got all the time in the world. But when you're older, you'll wonder where it all went. So have goals, have a plan for your future, but remember to appreciate each moment. Enjoy the ride because there's a clock ticking you cannot see. 28. People die. If you're fortunate enough to live a long life, you're going to experience the loss of people you care about. Take time to grieve, but always remember that the best way to honor somebody who has passed is living fully and happily. They would want that. 29. Work on your emotional intelligence. It's becoming a lost art in our society, and it'll set you apart. Never make excuses and tell yourself, oh, that's just the way I am. The truth is, no one will lie to you more in life than you do yourself. People are very good at rationalizing poor decisions. Spend time each day reflecting on your own behavior and how you could have handled a situation better. Self-reflection really is the school of wisdom. Over time, you'll improve yourself, your habits, and move closer to the person you hope to be. 30. Don't be late. Punctuality is a sign of respect for others, and it'll show that you're reliable. 31. Expectations feed frustrations. When reality doesn't match what you imagine, disappointment sets in. Instead of expecting life to unfold in a specific way or others to act according to your desires, try embracing each moment as they happen. This allows for genuine appreciation and frees you to enjoy things as they truly are, not what you think they should be. Whether it's a vacation that falls short of lofty expectations or unmet hopes about somebody's behavior, rigid expectations can rob you of the joy of the present. Remember, having standards for behavior and effort is different than expecting the world to align perfectly with your personal wishes. 32. Control your destiny. If you don't take charge of your life, you risk becoming a pawn in somebody else's plans. You don't have to have all the answers, but you do need to think deeply about the person you want to be and what you truly want to accomplish. What really matters to you? What do you want from life? When you know the direction, the how becomes easier. 33. There are 4 types of wealth: financial wealth, social wealth, time wealth, and physical wealth. Be cautious of jobs that promise you the first 2, but steal away the last 2. 34. No one has it all figured out. We are all a work in progress, and it's okay not to have all the answers. Life is about figuring things out as we go. Not having all the answers is actually a sign of intelligence, not weakness. And remember, everyone is struggling with something you can't see. Learn from your mistakes and move forward, because life doesn't get easier. You'll just get stronger. 35. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Try new things. A person who has never made a mistake has really never tried anything new. Don't fear failure. Instead, you should fear the regret of never attempting something new. Every experience, good or bad, is a learning opportunity. So step out of your comfort zone and don't let fear hold you back. 36. Take care of your body and your health. If you don't take care of your body, where are you going to live? It's your vehicle for experiencing life, and you only get one. When you have your health, you have the hope and the ability to achieve your goals and truly enjoy life. Cut out processed foods, limit sugar, get regular exercise, and prioritize getting enough sleep. 37. Life is about making choices, and each one comes with its own trade-offs. Every decision carries a cost, whether it's your time, energy, or other missed opportunities. Throughout life, you'll face countless decisions, but in the end, your choices define who you are. 38. Learn how to negotiate. Negotiation isn't just a skill for the business world or when you're buying cars. It's an essential skill that helps you navigate relationships, your career, and personal interactions. Without these skills, you're more likely to be at the mercy of others who are better at it, potentially being manipulated to serve their own interests. So, learn to be a wise negotiator. It will serve you well throughout your life. 39. Be a good listener. It's becoming a lost art in our society. Most people don't listen to try and understand. They listen to reply and make their own point. And one of the most important aspects of communication is hearing what isn't said. Listening shows respect and care, and it's one of the loudest forms of kindness. Being able to provide that basic human need to be heard and acknowledged will bring you enormous benefits. 40. Spending too much time worrying is such a waste. Most of the things you worry about never happen anyway, and the ones that do usually turn out much better than expected, or in time become insignificant. Don't waste your energy on things you cannot change, as it only steals your peace. As Mark Twain said, worrying is like paying a debt you don't even owe. 41. Start investing now. When it comes to investing, time is the most important asset, so stop wasting it. If somebody started investing $200 per month at the age of 20 into something like the SP 500, that could grow into over $2 million by retirement age. Building wealth takes time, so don't be tempted by get-rich-quick schemes. I wish this channel had been around when I was in my 20s, but now that it is, take advantage of it. 42. Build a good credit score. It's a reflection of your ability to control your own behavior and emotions, and it will be used in a variety of ways throughout your life. 43. Avoid gossiping. Gossiping is just a waste of time, and it shows you're too afraid to focus on your own life. Great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, and small minds discuss people. 44. Have a plan for your money and a paycheck routine. Pay yourself first, invest in assets, and learn to live below your means. If you can't manage your money when you have little, you won't be able to do so when you have more. Practice self-discipline. When making a budget and investing, there's an optimal order to follow. I'll leave a link to a video in the description below to help you create a solid payday routine. 45. Think of your future self. Don't just do things for yourself today. Do things for your future. What you want most in life should take priority over your immediate desires. Actions compound over time. Work hard now and enjoy the rewards of an easier life later. 46. Prepare for the what-if moments. Emergencies don't warn you in advance. They arrive unannounced. By failing to prepare, you're preparing to fail. Build an emergency fund, reduces fear and alleviates stress, and protects you from falling into debt when the unexpected events occur. 47. Stop comparing yourself to others. It harms your self-esteem and peace of mind. Life isn't always fair. Focus on your own personal growth and progress. True happiness comes from knowing that you're moving closer to the person that you aspire to be. Stay optimistic and keep moving forward. 48. Stop caring about what others think of you. When you stop seeking external validation, you can be your true self. You might be surprised how seldom others actually think about you. If they're wrong in their judgments about you, it doesn't matter. Just be a good person and let them be wrong. No matter how good a person you are, people will judge you based on their own insecurities. The right people will take the time to learn the truth and get to know you. Focus on your own actions and thoughts, not those of others. 49. Limit social media. It distorts reality, leading to negative self-comparisons, feelings of inadequacy, and an overload of other people's opinions. The constant distractions it brings will make it harder to follow the advice in this video, robbing you of a peaceful and successful life. In the end, it's experiences and genuine moments that you'll truly appreciate later in life. So live in the moment, not on your phone. You'll never look back and think, boy, I'm sure glad I spent all that time scrolling. 50. Learning never stops. An education doesn't guarantee you anything in life. Focus on building skills, not just a resume. You don't have to be the smartest person in the room, but be the one that never stops learning. In any job, do more than what's expected from you. Keep learning, be adaptable, and become somebody of value in any situation. If not, you risk becoming easily replaced. Now a couple bonus ones. 51. Don't consider yourself above doing any job. Work is work, and dignity lies in doing it well, no matter the title. Thinking you're too big for the small tasks reveals more about your character than you may realize. Treat everyone with respect in the workplace, whether they're above you or below you in the hierarchy. Offer a hand to the custodian struggling with something heavy, just as you would your boss. Remember, there's honor in all work, and other people are just trying to provide for their family, just as you are. 52. Pick your partner wisely and don't feel like you're settling for somebody just because you're insecure about being alone. There is no question that the right person can enhance your life in unmeasurable ways, but they can't complete you if you're not already a whole and happy individual. Be your own happiness and let your partner be a beautiful addition. Remember, your 20s are the years that you'll form many of the habits that stick with you throughout your life. I hope you take the time to reflect on the person you hope to be and the life that you want to create, so you don't have many regrets later on. Thank you for watching.